12 men climbed the ancient hills where promise met the sky. Moses said, go search the land and tell us what you find. See the city, see the fields, see the fruit upon the vine, and tell me this before you leave: is there a tree within the land? Is there shade for weary souls, a root that still remains? Is there one who trusts Jehovah when the road is lined with pain? Is there a tree within the land, a root beside the stream, when all can see the giants rise, who still believes the dream? Is there a tree within the land, whose leaves will never fade, who trusts in faithful Jehovah and rests beneath his shade? Hosea walked among the 12 beneath the desert sun. Then Moses spoke a different name. The story had begun. A single yud was added there, small as any seed, not by strength nor by the sword, but by the Spirit's lead. The smallest seed in Jehovah's hand may grow through wind and drought, for what he plants in hidden ground, he surely will bring out. Is there a tree within the land, a root beside the stream, when all can see the giants rise, who still believes the dream? Among them stood brave Caleb, with all his heart aligned. He would not judge by what he saw, but by the word divine. While others feared the walls ahead and all the giants' height, Caleb trusted every word that Jehovah said was right. Though born from other ancestry, his faith stood strong and true, for God is looking for the heart, not merely for the Jew. And Caleb stood like someone's tree, still rooted by the stream, not fearing when the heat would come. His leaves were evergreen. 10 men saw the walls arise, 2 men saw Adonai. 10 men counted all the cost, 2 remembered why. They are stronger far than we, became the fearful cry. Yet Jehovah split the sea before. Had he now changed his mind? How quickly fear can cloud the eyes and make the promise small. Yet faith remembers what God did and hears his faithful call. Adonai seeks hearts surrendered, hearts that choose to trust and stay. He is not impressed by power, he is not impressed by fame. He is not searching for the mighty, he is not searching for a name. For the land of promise opens to the ones who walk by faith. Then God gave them tassels, blue threads in the light, a reminder of his covenant, a guide through every night. The spies had trusted what they saw, their eyes had led astray. The tassels called God's people back to walk a different way. Like branches dancing in the wind, like leaves upon a tree, the tzitzit whispered to the heart, remember me. Is there a tree within the land, still standing through the storm? When fear becomes the loudest voice, who trusts the living God? Many years would pass away through sorrow, dust, and pain. A woman bore her suffering and hoped to live again. She had no wealth, she had no name, no strength to rise once more. Yet she possessed what Caleb had, a faith worth waiting for. The prophet spoke of healing wings, of righteousness and light. So through the crowd she reached in faith and touched the garment's side. She touched the fringe, she touched the thread, the promise she had heard. And in that moment she received the healing of her Lord. Not by blood, not by might, not by honor, not by sight. A faithful man among the giants, a broken woman in the crowd. Both believed the God of Israel when fear was shouting loud. And now the question comes again, the one from long ago. Is there a tree within the land? Yes, foretold through Caleb, foreshadowed in Joshua. The root no drought can dry, the tree beside eternal streams, whose leaves will never die. The righteous one, the promised son, the hope of every land, the shelter for the weary soul, the one who always stands. Yes, there is a tree within the land, a root beside the stream. When all can see the giants rise, he is greater than they seem. Yes, there is a tree within the land, whose leaves will never fade, and all who come in faith will find their rest beneath his shade. Adonai our shelter, Yehovah our light, God of every generation, faithful through the night. A yud, a seed, a root, a faithful heart, blue tassels in the wind, a woman reaching out in faith, and through them all the same invitation. Trust me, walk with me, and you will find life beneath my shade.